Hello, this video is for Monday, September 7. Today we're going to be looking at Isaiah chapter 40 together. If you'd like to read Isaiah chapter 40 on your own, which I think would be a great idea, go ahead and do that. You can read online if you'd like by following the link I've posted in this video's description. So we've come to our last few days in the Old Testament here in our Bible overview reading plan, and we're returning to the book of Isaiah for a few days. The earlier chapters of Isaiah, we looked at a little bit of those before, a lot of those chapters has dealt with God's promise of judgment for his people and their sins. And God has said that God has declared that his people will be punished. They're going to go off into exile. And here with Isaiah 40 and with much of the rest of the book, God is focusing on promises that his people will return from exile. We read stories about that in some of our previous readings in this Bible plan. So in Isaiah 40, as in the background of this, God's people just feel defeated. God has punished them for their sins. We picture them sitting in exile. Their land has been in ruins. And they just feel like God doesn't care for them anymore. And in Isaiah 40, God says, yes, I do care for you. I love you. You are my people. God has had to judge his people's sinfulness because he's a just God. He does what is right. He can't just let evil go on. But now God says, look, I love you. I will restore you. I especially like verse 11. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those that have young. Even though God's people have been sinful and unfaithful to him, God still loves them. God is still faithful to them. And God promises that he will bring them restoration. He'll bring them back home. God says, I'm in control of all things, and I have the power to restore you. I have the power to make you feel happy and satisfied and safe once again. And I'm going to do that because you're my people, and I love you. And so for us, we also can trust in God's love, that even when bad times come, that God is stronger than our difficulties. And to know that even though we sin, God offers us forgiveness through the work of Jesus Christ. And God is faithful to us, even when we fail him. So those are my thoughts with today's reading. It's a beautiful chapter. Again, I really encourage you to read it on your own. But thanks again for watching. Feel free to share your own comments if you'd like. Have a wonderful day.